We are in the last hour of trading today and the last day of the trading month. Want to go over the trades. First, want to look at the chart. Last Thursday, the E-mini NASDAQ made its high, 97.63, and then it had a bit of a key reversal, and then another 6 days of selling. Unusual, very, very unusual price action. If you narrow this chart, you don't really see any, point value-wise, you don't see a sharp sell-off that steep. Let's look at the weekly. And we're going to go over the results here in a minute, where we are on the month and the week for the portfolios. So lots of mean reversion back to this channel. We had anticipated that towards the end of December, but the market went up into the end of February, and now it is mean reverting based on fundamental factors that we've talked about. Let's go over where we are going in. We're going to go into the week or into today's trading. These are the month-to-date results. Stock index portfolio, 19 strategies. Week to date up 11.8, month to date up 20K, stock index 38 up 10.8, month to date up 29.4K, 200K portfolios up 20,000 on the month, 8,600 on the week. The 25K was down on the week. There is less diversity here, and so it suffered more losses, but right around break even on the month, going into a normal drawdown. And a lot of these run-ups were earlier in the week, and they've drawn down towards the end of the week, but still up on the week. All 74 strategy up 32.9K on the month and up 73.91 on the week. And so this volatility is unusual. I don't anticipate that it will continue at this rate. So we'll see what happens as we go in to next week. We're going to go over the trades now. Here are the results on the day, and I'm going to discuss these. We only have one trade on, adaptive moving average. We were doing decent on this setup until the Federal Reserve came in and made the statement that it made, and it kind of rained on the profits today of adaptive moving average. And so we're going to go over the trades. Adaptive moving average is minus 775 today, and once again the Fed rained on that. Cobra 3 E-mini S&P stopped out right away, minus 625. Cobra 3 E-mini NASDAQ, minus 625. SR Counter Trend 2 E-mini S&P, minus 825. Adaptive moving average, minus 687.50. Night Trader made a comeback, had a win last night after 2 losses in a row. Tick Pulse V12, loss on the short side. Again, the trend strategies are struggling the most today, and the counter trend strategies did really well. Well, overall, they did better than average compared to the trend strategy. So, SR Counter Trend 2 E-mini S&P minus 725, and then minus 725 on the 5-minute version, and then plus 575 on the 15-minute version. We'll go over the NASDAQ. We'll go over the second workspace. So we have the E-mini NASDAQ plus 575 on these SR Counter Trends. I'm not going to call them out. You can see the name of the indicator. Plus 575, plus 575, plus 575, minus 725, plus 575, plus 575, plus 575, minus 725, plus 575. So a lot of winners on SR Counter Trend, plus 775 over here. And you have minus 150 on Tick Counter Trend NQ, minus 980 on Tick Pullback NQ, minus 975 on Tick Pullback ES. I have an update for these. Not happy with the way this is trading at all. And so I have an update for those 2 strategies that I'll be putting out for March. And so SR Counter Trend 2 E-mini NASDAQ plus 775, Tick Pulse V12 NQ minus 1255. It had 2 trades on the day, and those are losses as well. And so here are the results so far today. Let's pull up adaptive moving average since that's the only live trade going. So the total results on adaptive moving average is minus 700. We'll type in minus 700. And so when we highlight the first workspace, it is down minus 3,600. The second workspace is right around minus 10. So we are down 3,600 intraday, and we will see how we close out the day. Short, I don't know if it's going to reverse long and get a big rally. I don't know. The Fed, once again, disappointed in how the Fed comes out. The market threw its tantrum. We talked about that earlier in the week. The market's throwing its tantrum all week long about what's the Fed going to do, what's the Fed going to do. And, you know, they might cut rates, but it's not really going to help a virus situation, and so I'm not in agreement with that sort of rate policy. They need to save those rate cuts for a real recession. So, and wait till it actually happens if a real recession or economic condition occurs. And so just coming out on Friday and giving the market what it wants is disappointing to see. And the natural flow of things has been thrown off a little bit. But that's what we do as traders. And so today, down day so far, but up on the week on these. So you see where we are week to date on these, even with adaptive moving average or with these strategies down on the day. You can subtract today's results and still have nice results on the week and nice results on the month. And what's really good news about that is when you take a look at a chart like this, and when you see something that you've never seen before in the market and have never seen a week that looks like this on this chart. I don't see any weeks that look like that on this chart. Now, if we moved it to a percentage chart, we might see some weeks that look like this. But when you see something that you've never seen on the chart and your strategies are profitable on the week and on the month, then be pretty happy with the results. Even if you see something like this, and we like volatility as traders, but when it's that extreme, if you lose just a little bit, it's a victory. If you break even, you're doing good, and if you're profitable on that week, then that's really good. And so Tuesday was our big day. The rest of the week was pretty choppy. So the trades on Tuesday, just as a reminder, were, for example, these trades on Cobra 3 right here. So choppy the rest of the week, but Cobra 3 made up for it on this trade. It was up 46.85. We had some other trades that were nearly 5K, and you can have 4 losses at 600 apiece, 2,400 total, and with this $4,600 gain, you're still sitting well on the week, only with 20% winners because the trend was so nice. You see a lot of chop and a lot of high range. But I'm going to have some updates for March for strategies like tick pullback, and I'm also looking at tick at gap continuation 2019. So more on that, and these are the final trades in the final hour. We'll have the final results posted this weekend and send updates as soon as we can.